Hey, what's up guys? We're out here today at Toyhio Toy Show in Girard, Ohio, so let's go see what we can find. Toyhio Toy Show was held Saturday, February 8th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Girard, Ohio at the Metroplex Expo Center. Toyhio is always a great time, and this was the 7th time that they have put on this show. I'm going to take you around here, show you what all we could find. It really was full of some really good stuff here at the toy show. This show had some great Marvel Legends selections and some booths that really did set up really nice with all the Marvel Legends they had to offer. This show also had a pretty good selection of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A lot of shows I go to, it can be kind of hard to find multiple tables that offer, a good selection of them. But this show really did have that too. So if you're looking for Turtles, great show to come out. As you can see here, there was the obligatory Funko Pop table. There's a couple different tables actually that had Funko Pops. This show also had some great wrestling selections, some great He-Man, Star Wars, vintage and modern, a really good mix of everything you could want. Hey, so I go to these shows and I absolutely love them. One of my all-time favorite things to do, going out, meeting people, talking toys, and seeing what all I can pick up. I love them, but here's a question for you. Have you ever been to a toy show? I'm going to put a poll up right here in this card you see popping up on the screen. Let me know if you've been to one. If you haven't, really try to get out to one. They are so much fun. And while you're at it, take the time to smash that subscribe button and leave a comment as well. Now, this might come to a shock to you, but I am almost certain this show had the most mosquitoes I have ever seen. So, if you watch my videos, the Columbus Toy Show last year had an absolute insane amount of blue snaggletooths. Or blue snaggle teeth, however you want to say it. But this show, I think, had 3 or 5. I know that's kind of a different right there, but mosquitoes. That table right there I just showed off had one. My buddy Ed's booth had one. My buddy Matt's booth had one. It was pretty crazy how many mosquitoes there were. I'm pretty sure there's some other vendors I saw had mosquito or two. It got to the point where I didn't even bother to show them because it was like, how many mosquitoes can there be? This table here had some great Dino-Riders. Dino-Riders aren't something you see at a lot of shows. Let alone, this table had so many of them, and they were complete too, which was crazy. Now, when you're headed out to a toy show, if you've never been to one before, or even if you do go to them, always make sure to look in the cases. The cases are going to have the more expensive items, the things that might be out of your price range, but this is an opportunity for you to go, get to peruse those, check them out in person, and see what all there is to offer out there in the world of collecting. So when you're at a show, even if you're not looking to spend that much money, make sure to check out the cases because it is worth a look. This table had a little bit of a more unique setup. These blister pack type things are, pretty common way to store and display your figures. This table had the nicer, larger ones that I don't see as often. Just really out on display there with all the good figures. They had some TMNT, they had some superpowers, this, that, and the other thing. And I really like the way that was. You could go through, look at them, hang them out there on display rather than on hooks. Some people hang those up on hooks. I think that can be a little bit hard to go through, but it does allow for more storage space for you to display things. So there's some give and take in that when you go to shows, how people are going to set up But either way, it's really cool to get to check out. This booth here was hitting home runs with video games. Look at that, guys. Earthbound. Earthbound's an absolute great game. Thankfully, the SNES Classic came out and gave me the opportunity to play it. If you haven't got a chance, guys, definitely check it out. Great game, worth the play. Toyhio definitely had some quality wrestling figures and some quality Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I go to a lot of shows, and a lot of shows will have representation of them, but to have just a large amount of quality pieces, isn't like as common as it is for Star Wars. For instance, you go to Columbus Toy Show, you go to Cincinnati Toy Show, Girard Ohio, Super Ohio, you're gonna find great quality Star Wars. You're gonna find great quality G.I. Joes. Those are like mainstays at toy shows. But to find, there's so many great wrestling figures and so many great Ninja Turtle figures, that's not something you see at so many shows for have multiple vendors, just packing punches when it came to those items. So, if you're looking for those, definitely make sure you come out to the next Toyhio in June. What did I say, guys? Yet another Mosquitoer. Like, come on, this place had the Mosquitoer literally out the wazoo. Absolutely crazy.
Hey guys, I'm out here at Toyhio Toy Show and I ran into Scott.
Hey.
Scott's one of the viewers out here. So Scott, what brought you out to the show today?
This is one of my favorite shows in the area, man. I love it. It's getting bigger and bigger every year. I don't know if you've seen what's going on here, but it's great. Haven't been here that long and spent entirely too much money.
What's your favorite thing you picked up so far?
So I'm weird. I'm really into like 90s action figures from weird movies.
From weird movies?
Yeah, like
give an
Robin
example.
Hood, Waterworld, Judge Dredd, Demolition Man, weird stuff.
Did you get the Friar Tuck from Robin Hood? I mean, that's like the Gamorrean guard body too, which is cool.
It is. I have him loose. I'm looking for him on card. He's the last one I need on
He's
card.
right over there.
Oh, I see him. I'm making my way
The
there.
booth, like literally right next to us, guys, has it.
Now I'm drooling. All right, gotta get him. Gotta get him. Yeah.
It's good seeing you, Scott. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Upside down.
Guys, if you ever see me out at a show, make sure to stop and say hi. Stay tuned for more great toy content to come.
So that was Scott, guys. It was great getting to meet Scott. I love it when you guys reach out to me at the shows or anywhere you may see me out toy hunting or just out in general. If you see me and you watch my channel, really, guys, make sure to stop and say hello, introduce yourself. I love getting to know you. It makes it so much fun. What was absolutely crazy about that encounter, though, was that whole, Friar Tuck being right over there. Like, he was really right over there, and that wasn't planned at all. It was absolutely bonkers. That was a figure he was looking for, and it was right there. The really cool thing with the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves Friar Tuck, in case you're unaware, is the body of the figure, not the head, but the body and the legs and stuff, were reused versions of the Kenner Gamorrean guard figure. The legs and stuff have a slightly different sculpt and whatnot, even the chest piece. But it's just so cool that was the original one. And I've even been able to see the prototypes in person before. I was fortunate for that, and they just are so cool to have that piece of Kenner history with the reused molds. The whole Robin Hood Prince of Thieves line, in case you're unaware, is multiple recycled figures, be it from Star Wars or Kenner's Superpowers. Kenner really stretched out the molds there to make that toy line. This absolute massive booth full of dig bins and card figures, box figures, this, that, the other thing was CR Bricks. They're a great booth. Always bring great items. I buy a lot of stuff for my personal collection off them. If you like their booth, hit them up on Facebook. Great guys, great people. Make sure to tell them that Ohio Nerd sent you though. As you guys can see here, tons of quality in their display cases. Blue Snaggleteeth, they got brown hair Lukes, blonde hair Lukes, all the first 12, three-legged R2s, great G.I. Joe figures, great He-Man. I mean, and they just have so much stuff. And literally they have so much quality stuff too. It's not just like, a booth full of junk. They have a lot of great items. Here is a table full of Kenner's Alien figures, a great toy line. I really like the Alien toys. They really do a great job. If you haven't seen the new Leonard Alien figures exclusive to Walmart, I'll throw a card up there for my video I made on those. But they're really great figures. Just the Alien, the Xenomorphs are such a cool character design. It's hard to go wrong with them. Here is something I really liked. Who says you need big, expensive glass display cases? This booth just used some, tackle boxes and had it set up for their figures to be displayed. I really like that. You can really collect and display your figures with any budget. I think that's a great idea, not just for a show, but even for at home to display your figures. So, you're probably watching this video thinking, man, I love this show. Love to get out and see it. Well, you can. June 20th, 2020 will be the next Toyhio Toy Show, held yet again in Girard, Ohio at the Metroplex Expo Center from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So I hope to see you then, June 20th, 2020 in Girard, Ohio for the next Toyhio. If you're looking for a show, be for them. My next show will be CTS Promotions Columbus Toy Show, which is absolutely a fantastic show. The largest toy show in the state of Ohio, one of the best here in the country. Just a top quality show for sure. And that show will be held March 22nd from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Columbus State Fairgrounds and Expo Center in Columbus, Ohio. And like I said, guys, the Columbus Toy Show is one you just don't want to miss. If you've never been to a toy show and you're on the fence about it, Columbus just hits it out of the park every single time. James Ford does a great job, and so does Muzz with CTS Promotions. And like I said, guys, that'll be from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Columbus State Fairgrounds and Expo Center in Columbus, Ohio. And it's just a show you will not want to miss. This table here was done by my buddy Clifton Boggs, owner of Happy Pappy's Action Figure Extravaganza. I made a video on his brand new toy store. It's a great time, worth a check out. I'll throw a card to that here as well. So here is my table finally. I got swamped in the middle and the very beginning of the day. Couldn't get any footage until the middle of the day. So, here's what I had, hanging out at my booth. I just love doing these shows. It's so much fun, to get to, sell some toys, buy some toys, trade some toys, and just to hear from all you, meet new people, make new friends. The shows are just worth it for the community alone. The people who come out to these are great. Everyone who comes out is a collector or, a friend of a collector. And, everyone understands those, passions, goals, and, what collecting is all about. And it's just a great time. I cannot recommend you guys get out to a toy show enough. It's just such a good time. So that'll about wrap it up here for this video, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Your support means so much to me. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day, and may the force be with you.